The bedrock groans above my fractured skull. 6 hemispheres of silence make me full. My fingernails are split on jagged shale, scraping for a seam in the stone-locked jail. 1,000 feet of limestone, heavy skin is where the granite crush must now begin. The oxygen is passing like rusted tin. The oxygen is passing like rusted tin. Of a dying nerve switch. My lungs are bellows filled with liquid lead, a living phantom in a tectonic bed. The clockwork of the plates begins to slide, nowhere for the screaming air to hide. I count the drips of bitter mineral brine, marking the end of a splintered spine. To the mind, wash the manganese through my cold blood.
Spasms of tectonic weight, pressing the marrow from a brittle frame. Swallow the soot and the damp and the cold, while the granite tells stories of stories untold. My pulse is a hammer on a rusted nail, waiting for the oxygen to finally fail. The ceiling is descending. Buried in secrets the mountains keep. Crush the air until the lines surrender. I am the ghost without agenda. I've forgotten the texture of the open sky. Now I map the cracks where the vermin go by. My addition is the canvas of eyeless gray, where the noon and the long crawl look just the same way. I am the sediment, I am the clay, slowly dissolving in the deep decay. In the stone, in the grit, in the cool, in the weight, yeft, swallow. the world above, the world beneath. The atmosphere is liquid lead, a tomb for those who aren't yet dead. I lift the salt from weeping stone, 1,000 miles of weight alone. The dentist taste of copper rust, we turn to compressed carbon dust. The clock has stopped its rhythmic thump, the lungs are just a heavy pump. No window to the golden sky, just obsidian where we lie. The planet squeeze, that's a freezer. The planet squeeze, the planet squeezes every vital flicker. The blood in the veins is growing thicker. They're buried in the marrow of the endless crust, turning the memories into great dust. Crushed by the mass of a billion tons, far from the reach of the distant suns. I am the pulse in the mountain's throat, sinking in the pressure, losing the flight. My fingers trace the jagged floor. I cannot find the exit door. The ink is seeping through the pores between the tectonic grinding roars. Awaken fever, thick and slow, where the oxygen refuses to go. The tectonic plates are shifting gears, supplying away the coming years. I am the rock. The ceiling is a tectonic plate pressing against my temple. 1,000 feet of solid grinding stacked above my gas pipe. Count the drips of copper taste and water on the floor. My skin has forgotten the texture of a breeze. The oxygen is thin like a worn-out shroud. Every breath is a death, I cannot pay the mountain. Every heartbeat is a hammer against the unlit cold. I am the sediment bin beneath the feet of the living, crushed by the ancient stone and the cold iron coils. No horizon left but the rust grain of the walls. No radiance up above, it's just a ghost in my marrow. Nothing is the weight, buried in the pressure of a billion tons. Feet lost to the strata.
And the oxygen thins, and the limestone bites. 1,000 measures of solid slate pressing against the curve of my spine. The whetstone flavor lingers on my tongue like a bit of metal coin. My fingernails are jagged maps of a box with no exit. I can feel the granny shiver. I can taste the stale velvet of the deep. The pulse in my wrist is the only clock left. Crush me into the silt and the sludge. I am becoming the marrow of the earth. Every inch of me is screaming for the white blue. I never knew the pressure is the only thing holding me together. Collars cold, their blind eyes, rusted loops. My thoughts are turning into heavy sediment. I am digging with my teeth, I am drinking the seed page. The ink heavy air fills my lungs like liquid lead. And the floor is a throat, and the walls are teeth, and the ceiling is a fist. And I am the meal. Crush me into the silt and the slush. I am becoming the marrow of the earth. Every inch of me is screaming for the white blue. I never knew the pressure is the only thing holding me together. Lost in the shell, promise I keep. Feel the heavy velvet wrap around my head. Living in the mud where the living are dead. 100 feet down, crushed by the strata. Crushed by the strata. The ticking of the clock is lost in stone. The iron teeth are biting through the wrist. I'm carving out a kingdom on my own, in a dimension that the sun has missed. My pulse is just a hammer on the floor, vibrating through the bedrock of the cell. I don't remember what the sky is for. In this subsurface, suffocating hell. Gravity is blind. Gravity is hungry. Below the rose, below the bones. No breath, no action. Crushed by the strata, buried in the beat. The perpetual bend, this is a promise I keep. Feel the heavy velvet wrap around my head. Living in the mud with the living on the dead. 100 feet down, crushed by the strata. Crushed by the strata. Still breathing, unbound to the obsidian ink is filling up my lungs. To the feet. Beneath the mammal of the Siphon Hills, where the atmosphere is thick with ancient dust. 1,000 feet of granite pressing on my skull. I taste the flavor of the prehistoric lust. My fingers scrape against the unlit obsidian, seeking the texture of a sky I used to know. But the tectonic plates are tightening their grip in this tomb of silt and silence far below. The oxygen is thinning out. The strata start to hum and shout. I am the ghost, the within the lit Gravity is tearing at my skeleton frame. The weight of the world has erased my name. Buried beneath the ocean of the dirt, where the molecules collapse and the silence is a hurt. Crushing, smothered by the heavy hand of stone. King of the magma and the marrow and the bone. No season here, just the shifting of the falls. A poison at my pressure in these hollow top valves. I hear the mana turning in the belly of the beast, while the surface world is starving at the table of the feast. My vision is a blur of gray and suffocating brown. I am the one the planet chose to swallow down. The oxygen is thinning out. The stars start to hum and shout. I am the ghost within the lit Gravity is tearing at my skeleton frame. The weight of the world has erased my name. Buried beneath the ocean of the dirt, where the molecules collapse and the silence is a hurt. Crushed, smothered by the heavy hand of stone.
marrow. Deep beneath the marrow. Deep beneath the marrow. Deep beneath the marrow. Deep beneath the marrow. Deep beneath what it doesn't say. Deep beneath the
feet of granite pressing on my crown. The salt inside my lungs is dragging me down. I count the tectonic shivers in the floor. There are no windows and there is no door. My fingernails are jagged from the shale and the grit. I on the match that the mountain unlit. The bedrock is breathing, it is hungry and cold. My memories are turned into damp written mold. Steel in my marrow and salt in my veins. The gravity swallows what is left of my names. By the mountain buried in clay. The weight of the world has taken the day. I am the fossil, I am the stone. Digging a pathway through bristle and bone. Tear at the roots of the ancient and deep, while the rest of the living are falling asleep. Mercury leaking from cracks in the wall. I wait for the ceiling to shudder and fall. No ticking to measure the rot of the hours. Just the smell of the iron and sulfurous flowers. I am drinking the sea beige and eating the mud. The ink of the abyss is the tint of my blood.
The bites, the swollen wrist. 1,000 feet of melting weight above. The oxygen is nothing but a mist. And the cold and the damp and the rotten stone. I am the marrow in the earth. dry bone. The clock hand froze a century ago. The ink is filling up the stagnant room. I feel the geologic pressure grow. Cross the oblivion into my lungs. I am the pulse beneath the granite skin. Bury the scream when no one hears the sound. Tear the obsidian apart from within. Sinking deeper into the strata. Sinking deeper into the strata. The walls are sweating, salt and mineral. The ceiling bows to kiss my weary head. I count the vibrations of the worms. I am the living with the dead. No sun, no sky, no air, no end, no peace. Just the heavy grip of the deep release. Under the roots, under the rivers, under the world, I am the gravity of my own failure. Crush the oblivion into my lungs. I am the pulse beneath the granite skin. Bury the scream when no one hears the sound. Tear the obsidian apart from within. The granite long, still breathing. Down. The granite ribs are tightening, and the copper taste is thickening, and the gravity is swallowing my name. I count the rhythmic dripping of the ancient weeping ceiling. 6 million tons of history resting on my eyelids. My breast is expensive, my pulse is a rhythmic thud against the frozen iron floor. The mercury is rising in my veins, the oxygen is turning into lead. Beneath the marrow of the earth, crushed depth is the only truth I know. Scream into the obsidian oblivion, tell the clouds I am still shivering in the deep. I am becoming the coal. I am becoming the silence. Left, right, left, static. Memory of a green leaf, memory of a blue sky. It is a ghost in my marrow. The damp is my blanket, it rust cause my skin. Everything is heavy, everything is heavy. Maybe I was never born. Maybe I am just a dream. The mountain is high. icing on my crown. The oxygen is recycled, tasting like copper and rust. My fingernails are broken against the whippy slate. I forgot the color of the blue, now it is just obsidian weight. The radiator hums a funeral march for the awake. Every drop of moisture is a promise the ceiling will break. The silence is a predator, it is eating every word I say. The clock is just a ghost limb, twitching in the heavy gray. Tell the surface I am breathing through the stone. I am the vibration in the marrow of the bone. 1,000 feet of gravity, crushing every thought. Buried in the stifling crust that the earth has brought. I am the pulse beneath your feet, where the iron and the cold blood meet. My lungs are sponges, soaking up the stagnant lead. I count the ants that wander through the thoughts inside my head. No windows to the galaxy, just the lid of the world. In the sunless belly, my history is unfurled. The pressure is a blanket made of fossilized fear. I am screaming at the bedrock, but there is no one to hear. Tell the surface I'm breathing through the stone. I am the vibration in the marrow of the bone. 1,000 feet of gravity, crushing every thought. Buried in the stifling crust that the earth has brought. I am the pulse beneath your feet, where the iron and the cold blood meet. Just up close to the bedrock, just a shiver in the iron. Very deep, 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 deep. Close, just very deep.
Of granite bone, and pressing down on marrow stone, and cooling skin and slowing pulse, and tasting iron and sensing pulse. The moisture drips from weeping walls, the silence screams in narrow halls. My lungs are thin, my lungs are tight, away from every trace of sight. Stillness grows like mold on skin, where does the rock end and I begin? The snow is lead and through the crushed. Crushed by the mantle of the ancient world, swallowed by the mouths of the deep buried slab. No sky the bedrock floor, no stars above, just trillion tons of dead cold mud where water runs. My ribcage drum is beating slow in the sunless era far below. 1,000 feet of granite pressing on the brow. The moisture beads like mercury on the weeping stone. And the silence is a physical thing, the bruise is the skin, and the lime is a bitter taste that coats the tongue, and the clock is just a ghost that stopped its pulse. The strata is folding, the radius is shrinking, the marrow is cut. The weight of the world, every breath is a death from the mountain. Your horizons will break the blinding black. We are the silence and the roots of the earth, buried alive, but forgotten by the dust. Iron rusted tethers bite into the wrist bone, static in the ears where the choir used to be. Mercury veins pumping through a leaden fray, counting the drips of the seal's gray sweat. The ceiling is a lid that never opens. Beneath the granite, beneath the shade. Bass all way. The atmosphere is thick like cooling lead. My lungs are begging for a drop of blue, but all I swallow is the dust of the dead. The clock is broken but the seconds scream in the belly of the granite sea. The bedrock groans above my freezing skin. Where do the vibrations end and I begin? I am the ghost buried beneath the rose, swallowing the silence of the total cold. There is no horizon, only the strata of a story
into my wrist. The moisture on the wall is bitter blind. I count the tremors in the tectonic shifts, waiting for the mountain to be mine. No glare to witness how the marrow thins, in the hollow where the grass